Hello, everybody. My name is Douglas Oliver Armstrong. I'm the head honcho here at Happy Textures Reviews. Thank you for guys who watch the live stream, or if you guys are just watching after the stream, thank you guys also so much for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe, join up as a group member if you have not already. And in this video, we are continuing on with the Maze Runner trilogy. This is the second movie, the Scorch Trials, the 2015 movie. This movie is about 2 hours and 13 minutes longer. The first movie is about an hour and 53 minutes, so this is a little longer of a movie. And unfortunately, longer doesn't always mean better. I really had a hard time when I was watching this movie with my lenses on in order to do this review. I had a very difficult time finding positive things to talk about for this review. I don't think I've seen a movie so many times that I have hated than this. This movie is horrible. So we're going to talk about the positives, and then I have a list of negatives to discuss. So let's get right into it. First of all, I enjoyed the backstory between Thomas and Ava Page, the connection that they have, and how Ava Page kind of ended up becoming Thomas's quote unquote mother figure during, what happened after the flare incident and the solar flare and all that. Thomas's actual birth mother, gave Thomas up to um, Wicked in order for Thomas to survive the zombie outbreak. So I really enjoyed that. Um, the casting the casting of I'm trying to butcher this of Aidan Gillen as Jansen was amazing. Jansen, of course, he's basically the general of the Wicked Company. In this movie, Mino actually gets smarter, which I really liked. I also liked the Wicked shocking slash stun grenade rifles that are used. Really cool. My favorite scenes in this movie was probably basic things from the book of escaping from the Wicked compound base. That everyone's like, oh, this is just normal safe haven. Wicked's here. I'm sorry, this is the rebellion, and this isn't Wicked at all. And yeah, that was just dumb. And then, of course, the finale that happens between the right arm and Wicked, awesome, just awesome. Just YouTube that scene, the ending of the Scorch Trials movie, and it's phenomenally done. The shotting, the lighting, the action, the dialogue, everything that happens, it's just wham, wham, wham. Awesome, loved it. The crank slash zombie designs also really interesting and cool, really well done. The Wicked Foot Soldier outfits, really enjoyed. It kind of reminds me of something from like Call of Duty Black Ops and like Halo, kind of mixed a little bit together. Really well done. And at times can feel similar to Call of Duty Ghost also. The musical trigger that's used to blow up this quote unquote like warehouse that's abandoned and it's been turned into like a shelter for people that have survived the zombie outbreak. Really enjoyed that. It was just really cool. And then, of course, the zombies being used as security systems was also a really interesting thing. That is it. Oh, sorry guys, I got a really bad chill. Um, and then for the negatives, finding the rebellion army slash the right arm does not happen until book 3 of the Death Cure, but somehow magically happens at the end of this movie, the Scorch Trials. So they cut a lot of stuff out, just saying, and then they rush certain stuff. Also, I'm not sure why the helicopter landing pad is outside of the Wicked base and not a part of the base to not be overrun by zombies. It's just really stupid. Marcus and his bar, boring, adds nothing to the plot. It reminded me a lot of Percy Jackson and Lightning Thief in the casino thing. Very similar. This movie is really boring at times. I was watching this movie and I'm just like, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to go fold some laundry. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to do some paperwork on something else. It's really boring. Winston's death in this movie didn't impact me at all. I just didn't care really at all. I felt like Chuck's death was more of emotional impact, and Winston's dying just didn't. I really didn't care. Plus, he should be immune to the crank virus, so the fact that he died, I just didn't. I still don't get. I really don't care much about the new characters. especially like Brenda and George. Just, I don't find any interest. I feel like they're just there because they need to be for extra characters in this universe, and I just don't think they're going to do much in the end. This movie's super, super predictable. Um, and like I said, Teresa ends up falling in love kind of with Thomas, but at the end, like I said in my Maze Runner movie review, she's going to turn on her friends, and she does. This movie is loaded with jump scares. The zombies make so much noise that you know that the jump scare is coming. And then there's certain times when there's like no noise at all, and then the jump scare just comes, but it makes no sense of how and why. There's tons of Wicked is good, Wicked is good. I'm like, Wicked is not always good. This movie, like I said, it's predictable. It's a drag to watch. I'd rather watch this while doing other things, like watching YouTube videos or pay bills or something. Jansen, I knew he was a bad guy, not even just from the fact that I've read all these books, but just seeing him on screen, you're like, you see the actor playing him, and you're like, you know he's a bad guy, and that he's putting on a show. You just know it. Also, why does the Wicked base have a human-sized ventilation system that people can just magically get round through and not be detected, which is just stupid. Jansen being the Wicked General, second in command. Why does he not know why the mazes were created? That also makes no sense. There's tons of running to safety while a door is slowly closing or, fastly closing where safety is at. There's scenes that are super similar to the Fellowship of the Ring. The cities that are used in this movie that are destroyed remind me of Insurgent, the second Divergent movie / book. Just super similar. Mino somehow is magically able to survive lightning, and his reaction to it is really not impressive. He's like, I just got hit. Okay, moving on with the movie. Okay. Knowing that cranks are nearby, but not being extremely careful to not, disturb them is also stupid. There's tons of bridge placements. Ladders and bridges. Oh, God. If you see my Maze Runner trilogy, a Maze Runner review, then you'll know that bridges and ladders should have been used to get out of the maze. But somehow they're magically conveniently placed in this movie for bridges and ladders to escape and not get killed by cranks. The what's happening question is in this movie. I hate to break it to you, but what's happening should not be in a movie. It just means that your plot sucks. Also, how did Teresa, at the end of the movie, contact Wicked and let them know where the right arm's base is? Like, I know she has the ability to see a walkie-talkie, but it's a walkie-talkie. That walkie-talkie does not have the range from the right arm's base to the Wicked compound or any HQ building anywhere nearby. It's a walkie-talkie. It's not a radio. It's not a satellite. It doesn't have that type of range. So even if she takes that walkie-talkie, it doesn't have the strength and the signal output to be able to do that. Also, standing right next to gasoline barrels during a gunfight is also stupid at the finale. It's just, like, dumb. And lastly, sadly, the only character that I care about in this movie is Thomas. I really didn't care about Newt, Teresa, or anybody else of what happened to them. So that's really sad. They're trying to set up all these side characters that I really enjoyed watching in the first movie, and in this one, I just don't care. Really don't. With that, guys, I'm going to give the Scorch Trials, the 2015 movie, a 6 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye, guys.